ओके, आय थिंक रेकॉर्डिंग पण सुरू झालंय. ओके, रेकॉर्डिंग पण सुरू झालं आणि आय गेस की मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर ऑन लॉग्ड इन नाव. ओके, okay. So as you can see screen over, we are continuing with HTML. आजच्या सेशन मध्ये पण आपण पूर्ण वेळ HTMLच घेणार आहोत. लेट्स सी रिकॅप की लास्ट सेशन मध्ये आपण बघितलं की HTML लिंक्स आणि HTML इमेजेस. तर लिंक्स सिंटॅक्स कसा असतो की अँकर सिम्बॉल किंवा अँकर टॅग href is तुमचे attribute आणि equal to whatever the URL, then whatever the text you want to display त्याच्यावरती ज्यांना क्लिक करायचं असेल that is the text आणि closing bracket, right, closing tag. Same way for HTML images display साठी की img tag आहे आणि then you have source as a URL and then alternate text. दोन्ही आपण मागच्या वेळेला डीपली बघितले होते मल्टिपल ऑप्शन्सनी आणि देन I gave a homework. सब लोगों को होमवर्क दिया था. So we are going to go look at the homework first. I will suggest to all of you सगळ्यांना एक ॲडवाइस म्हणून सांगणार की हे सेशन घेतोय ते तुमच्यावर आहे किती युजफुल करायचे ते. कारण तुम्ही जर होमवर्क केला नाही तर तुम्हा मुलांना काही समजणार नाहीये. तर होमवर्क करणं हे तुमच्यावर आहे. मी काय फोर्स करू शकणार नाही होत कोणी जण. त्यामुळे तुम्हाला इंटरेस्ट असेल तर होमवर्क करत चला. अदरवाईज तुम्हाला काही कळणार नाहीये आणि नुसतंच सगळं हो मी क्लास अटेंड करतोय, मी क्लास केला, पण त्या क्लासमधनं तुम्हाला काही शिकलेलं समजणार नाहीये. त्यामुळे मी तुम्हाला परत सांगतोय की होमवर्क इज समथिंग तुम्ही स्वतः करायला हवाय, नाहीतर मग तुम्हाला समजणार नाही गोष्टी. तर मी जस्ट होमवर्क कुणी कुणी केला हे बघत होतो. लेट मी गो अँड सी की who has done the homework. Okay, let's go and see. अजूनही सगळ्यांना माझी स्क्रीन विजिबल आहे? ओके गुड. मी खूपशा क्लासेस मधले होमवर्कचे बघितलं अपडेट, पण आय डोंट सी एनीबडी की हा आता 5th ग्रेडचा क्लास आहे. तुमच्या सगळ्यांबरोबर शेअर करतोय मी कि याच्यामध्ये सगळ्यांना होमवर्क असाइन केलेले आहेत. तो बहुत लोगों को होमवर्क असाइन किया था, but I don't see anybody returning the homework. This is the 5th grade. I don't expect younger kids like 4th grade, 3rd grade, 1st grade त्यांच्यासाठी ठीक आहे, पण 5th, 6th, 7th you guys should get serious and listen and return the homework. So 5th grade nobody returned the homework. Then 6th grade तर आय सी की दीपाली महिका तर तू काहीतरी होमवर्कचं अपलोड केलं आहे. तर आय डोंट सी इट हिअर, कारण तुझं होमवर्क बघितलं तर PDF किंवा काही दाखवत नाहीये, म्हणजे दे आर जस्ट शोईंग द रॅन्डम इमेजेस. पण होमवर्क यू गाईज शुड बी अपलोडिंग इनसाइड. म्हणजे मी दाखवतो तुम्हाला की गौरव हॅज डन द होमवर्क. मी इथे बघितलं तर इथे दीपाली मी आय गेस की मीही का तो ऐकत असशील तर आय डोंट सी एनी ऑफ युअर इमेज ऑर एनी डॉक्युमेंट हिअर. यू कॅन सी की तुझी इमेज किंवा डॉक्युमेंट जे अपलोड केलंय दॅट इज टोटली ब्लँक. पण आय विल शो यू की इफ आय गो बॅक तर 7th ग्रेड मध्ये आय सी की होमवर्क बघितला तर आय सी ओनली गौरव हॅज टर्न्ड इन. तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना दिसतंय का? म्हणजे अदर दॅन गौरव आय वॉन्ट टू हिअर फ्रॉम पीपल की तुम्हाला दिसतंय का? कारण गौरव हॅज अपलोडेड द होमवर्क. स्क्रीन दिसत नाहीये कोणाला? Wait, visible, right? Yes. Okay. So, what you guys don't understand? Okay. Mihika, right? Dipali म्हणजे Dipali Palinकर म्हणजे Mihika, right? Mihika, can you confirm is that Mihika? So, there. No, Aditi. Okay, Aditi. To what grade you are in, Aditi? Sixth. Okay. Sixth grade मध्ये, right? Let's go in a sixth grade. We don't want to spend much of the time on this, but so if इथे गेलात that what you did not understand, कारण if you go in instruction, you have the instruction here what you need to do. So this is what it should look like, right? That's the homework. If you read this, create HTML page which will like shown on the right side of the slide. Left side gives some information which you will need to build the page. Yes, Aditi, you can.
हॅलो
हा बोल Aditi.
सर, त्या होमवर्क मध्ये इमेजेस पण अपलोड करायचे असतात ना, मग ते जर आपल्याला वहीवर करायचं असेल तर ते कसं करणार?
वहीवर करत असशील तर तू काय इमेज अपलोड करायची गरज नाहीये. आय वॉन्ट टू सी युअर HTML. ओके, तर आय विल शो. आता तू इफ आय शो यू आता गौरवचा होमवर्क बघितलास ना, तर यू डोंट हॅव टू अपलोड इमेजेस. तर यू जस्ट नीड टू अपलोड द HTML पेज. HTML पेज पण नाही, तुझं घरी केलेल्या वहीमध्ये किंवा नोटबुक मध्ये काय पेज क्रिएट करशील त्याची कॉपी फोटो घे आणि अपलोड कर. दॅट शुड बी गुड इनफ. की आता याने हा कोण गौरवचा हा होमवर्क दाखवतो, कळतंय का तुला? हा ओके, हे गौरवचं हे आहे राईट. त्यांनी फाईल क्रिएट केली आणि फाईल अपलोड केली, इमेज अपलोड नाही केली, राईट? तर सेम वे तुझं नोटपॅड मध्ये असं टाईप केलंस किंवा लिहिलेलं असेल तुझं हँड रायटिंग मध्ये, त्याचा फोटो काढून अपलोड केलंस तरी पण दॅट इज गुड इनफ.
सर, मग इमेज अपलोड करायची गरज नाही?
इमेज अपलोड करायची गरज नाही ना, कारण तुझा कोड किंवा HTML पेज कसा दिसतोय हे तू खरी टेस्ट करशील किंवा बघशील. पण तुला जर व्हॅलिडेट करायचं असेल तर आपण इथे पण व्हॅलिडेट करू शकतो, राईट? सो यू डोंट हॅव टू अपलोड द इमेज अँड एव्हरीथिंग. यू जस्ट नीड टू
ओके.
टेक अ पिक्चर ऑफ युअर HTML. कारण मोर मोर ऑफ इट मला काय बघायचंय की तुम्हा मुलांना किती समजतं. तुमचं चुकलं असेल तर देन वी विल गो. आता एकट्या गौरवनेच होमवर्क केलाय, राईट? सो आय एम गोना टेक हिज होमवर्क अँड कॉपी इट अँड विल सी इफ देर इज एनी मिस्टेक. अँड इफ देर इज अ मिस्टेक विल फिक्स इट. सो दॅट वे यू गाईज विल नो मोर. ठीक आहे, तर आता तुझा माईक बंद कर आदिती. ओके, तर मी आय नो की कोणीतरी दीपाली. दीपाली म्हणजे मिहिका, राईट? दीपाली म्हणजे तर तर लेट्स गो कॉपी याचा गौरवचा होमवर्क आहे, कारण त्याने एकट्यानेच केलेला आहे म्हणून मी आय एम गोना कॉपी हिज होमवर्क. आणि लेट्स सी कॉपिंग दॅट इनटू न्यू इमेज. आणि जसं केलंय तसंच्या तसं कॉपी करून आय एम जस्ट गोना सेव्ह इट. व्हॉट वॉज इट? इमेजेस आणि हे होमवर्क होता, राईट? ओके, I'm just saving his homework. Okay, here is my folders. Okay, Mihika, तुझा homework बघूया. I think you still did not get what the way things need to be done. Main page वर तू link करतेस, त्याच्यावर तसं नाही करायचं आहे. It need to go inside. So I will show you where it should go. Let's see. Upon first of all, let's see what याचा homework बघूया, right? This is the page I saved. So if I open, let's see how it shows, right? Okay. Okay. Let's see. My homework's a page showed where was the computer lesson. Okay, this is the page which we showed, saying that okay, this is the way we want homework to look like. Forget about the image part currently, right? कारण जिथे गौरवने image save करा look he where he is looking for the image. He is looking for the image in that same folder, right? तर मी कॉपी नाही केली. तर that's something we will have to go fix it. पण this is the way you guys will know things, right? की त्यांनी नाव दिलं इमेजचं smile.png. So आपण स्माइली म्हटलेलं त्यामुळे I guess I'm just copy that image आणि त्याला नाव देणार आहे smile.png, right? So that will match what he has done. If I go refresh his screen, okay, PNG smile SMILE. Is that correct, Gaurav? Did I spell it wrong? Don't see anything. No, that doesn't have to be. Let's see. That doesn't change anything, but you guys can just see the image is not displayed. I think maybe copy kardana, then maybe I don't have the tags correctly. Let's see. We'll fix it. But this is what I really want you guys to do. We you guys do the homework and I pick someone's homework. So let's see at least if this W3C works or not. Okay, so that takes you there. Okay, and Google takes you to Google, which works correctly. And image is still the issue, right? Okay, you just have the height, you don't have width. That should be fine. SRC equal to okay. Gaurav, have you tested this? तुझ्याकडे मला वाटतं लॅपटॉप आहे, right? Have you tested your HTML page? Okay, so then when I copied, see this. Let's see, maybe, oh, this is GIF. Okay, so I cannot give the extension. So maybe only part is I think Gaurav you use PNG, and I think on my I have GIF. Let's see what we have. Oops, still not okay. Let's see how does this image look. guys. Okay. कोणीतरी बोलतोय का? Let's see. Okay. I am doing typing mistakes. Okay, so this is what Gaurav's homework look like. So I think I have made too many mistakes while copying. Right. I changed the name and that's it. So good job, Gaurav. A couple of things I see missed. I point out करण्याचा हे नाही आहे, पण just in general की some of the things like background should have been little gray, just to make sure you understand everything. So image, Google site, and then absolutely this all looks good, right? Okay, yeah. So this is really nice. So at least if you are doing it by yourself, that means you are understanding what we are teaching. So that's good thing. I saw uh, somewhere somebody was asking, sir, can I show the homework of last Tuesday? Okay, if it is 2 weeks old, we will not go. So that's the reason you guys need to be very particular and get it in that week. I'm not grading the homework, so that doesn't mean you guys don't have to learn. Right? The grading part is just not there right now, and I don't think we will do the grading part. It's up to individuals, and we will make sure you guys, if you have questions, we will address those questions. I think me somewhere you were saying you are saying, all right, you had done your homework. So do you want to here is the way I am going to look at the homework. I'm not going to look at your homework everywhere. It should come into the proper places. So if I go Dipali or Mihika, so your homework is shown. Let's go back to the homework place. So you are in a 6th grade, right? So 6th grade. Mika, are you able to hear me? So here is your homework, right? You copied this homework in this place. You should not be doing it over here. If you go inside the classwork, there you should have, let's see, where is classwork people? And everyone has their homework here, right? So you can go upload your homework here. Okay, now I see. For me, I don't see your image here or anything. So what did you upload? Do you see when I open your screen? Links and images, I don't see anything, Mihika. There is nothing on your this homework page. So anyway, की केला असशील तर you can, that's good thing. As I said, we are not gonna follow or grade anything. The idea is you guys should know what is happening and how to do things, right? I see you did something, but I still cannot see those things. So maybe next time, just like what is Swati, your question? Kasa kela? Okay, if you miss the second lecture on that HTML images, it is all recorded, guys. So you should go and hear the recording. आणि असं काही जास्त टॉपिक घेत नाही आपण, त्यामुळे यू शुड बी फाईन. सो आय डोंट सी मच ऑफ द होमवर्क, सो वी विल गो अँड कंटिन्यू विथ आवर टॉपिक, कारण आय डोंट वॉन्ट टू बी लेट इन टर्म्स ऑफ खूपशी मुलं after 8:15 they have to leave. So let's finish today's topic. But anybody missing any lectures, they are all on YouTube channel on SAJ online. You should go and see those there. Okay. Okay, so this is for the homework. So today we are going to learn about HTML tables. HTML table. Literally, guys, do you guys know what is mean by table? Table, in a computer world, when they say table, it is basically rows and columns. The last time, I think somewhere on the line, I showed you guys Excel, right? Excel made you have rows and columns, so that is also kind of a table, but Excel is a spreadsheet. So I'll show you guys one more time, okay, what is the idea behind when we people say rows and columns, what does that mean? The grid, a lot of time people say grid, table, rows or columns. So this is what it is, right? So basically you have A, B, C, D as columns and 1, 2, 3, 4 as a rows, right? So if you put in any information, that is in a table format. So this is spreadsheet or Excel. You use a Google Sheet or other things, right? So in HTML, how you can display the data in a table layout? You use HTML element called table, right? So idea is, if you want to show the information like this, like first name, last name, age, birth year, so you basically put it into table layout, like first name, first person is Nitin Wajekar, age is 50, birth year is 1970, and then second person is Vanita, last name is Mai, age 29, birth year is 1991. So this is the idea to put it in this, right? Everybody is okay. At least HTML tableचा concept कळला काय आहे. We'll go further. Okay. So HTML element table, that's a syntax, right? So let's see the syntax. HTML table is written with this format or this way. This is called syntax, right? So it starts with a table. So that defines HTML table. So this is the starting tag. So you have ending tag, which ends with the / table. Then you start with the second element as a tr, which is a table row. This is basically kind of table rows tr. Guys, if you are having question about videos, you can wait till the later and we can discuss those. But now when we are teaching something, focus on what you are supposed to hear in the lecture. So tr is for a table row. Then inside row, as we were saying, okay, inside one row, this is a row, right? So a row is divided into multiple columns. So that is table. Th is the table column or cell. They say cell or table column. So one row मध्ये असणारे columns are defined this way. Second row मध्ये असणारे columns defined this way, and ending tag. So this is full-fledged your HTML table. And just for the simplicity, we'll pick up an example, just same example, and we will build the table, right? So that way you guys can quickly see how it works. Okay, so I'm just gonna change what homework which Gaurav gave us, but I'm gonna change and save the file name. So just for you guys to see, is it from the scratch, right? Let's see, table, class demo, table, right? So let's see. Okay, so as I said, I'm just 100% gonna copy what is written there, right? So for you guys, आता मी फक्त मैं इधर नोटपैड प्लस प्लस यूज कर रहा हूँ, सो उसकी वजह से you will not see the ending tag appearing right away, but if you use some other editor, then you will see the ending tag automatically populate. I mean, if I show you, this is this is something called, what do you call it? This one is Visual Studio Editor. So that is basically what we use for our programming, right? Whatever work I do, if I use, then when I create the HTML file, it has automatically all these things. So if I say here table, so you can see if I say table, it will, this is called auto sensing, and it, as soon as I type in, it automatically puts ending tag, but that is not possible with the what is notepad plus plus. तुम्ही notepad वापरत असाल तर even it won't show you other information, but it's all typing and more of it knowing, right, how it is being done. Next thing, okay, forget this one. So you guys correct me if I'm doing any mistake in my typing. TR ends with TR, right? Usually try putting a tab, so that way it is better. And then TR, inside TR, what you have? Table header. So table th is a table header, and actual data is a table data is data cell, right? TD. Table header starts with that th, right? And then I'm gonna make a copy of this. That way I don't have to type it again. But here is the first name, last name, okay, and then you have age, birth year, right? And then basically I'm gonna copy. I know I'm showing you copy paste, and the idea behind it, you guys should know how to do it, right? And I said this need to change as PD, right? Because these are the data rows. And the first name we are gonna put Nitin. Last name is, then age is 50, and birth year is 1970. So if I save this, one step by step down बघूया. If I save this, go where it is, table, right? And the name we gave is class demo, where it opens. Okay. It opened on my other screen. So see, you guys can see on my screen, right, how it looks. Do you guys see it? So table म्हणालो, पण it shows up like this, right? We will type the other records too, so that way you guys will know what it is, right? I'll take this, go back to it, so I can type the information properly. So let's see, typing out these things gonna be little complicated, but let's see. Somebody complaining about voice. Are you guys able to hear? Let's see. I copied Nitin, then 91. The next is English. Okay. 44. 76. Okay, one more, right? Missing one more person. Then fish. ही तुमच्या कोणाची नावं असतील तर इट्स जस्ट coincidence, okay guys? No particular order. 1985. If I save this and show you guys how it looks, we are gonna close this one and then keep this thing open, right? So if I show you guys, it looks as a table, but not as formatted as this guy, right? We are gonna do those. How we are gonna do? Can someone tell me how we can add all this, whatever we are seeing? तुमचा homework calendar, sorry. You can see these just look plain, but what I showed is very different. So if you want to make it look like this as a table in that format, it is displayed in a table format. But how do you can have lines across everything and do and display it in a different proper format? Do you guys know how you can do it? What we can use? लास्ट सेशन मध्ये आपण काय शिकलो? लास्ट वीक मध्ये, लास्ट टू लास्ट वीक, नॉट लास्ट वीक, वीक बिफोर. इमेजेस आणि लिंक्सच्या बिफोरच्या वीक मध्ये काय शिकलो आपण? No, background colors, right? Colors, and what else we looked at it? Come on guys, some more answers. Background color is one thing, but we learn another thing, right? One is a background color, then text color and other thing. But what are all those? How you can set up? Style sheet, right? Good. Style sheet, and we call them CSS, right? Cascading style sheet. So that's what we are gonna do here. And I know we learn three ways of doing it. One is inline, other one is internal, and the third one was external. I'm gonna show you the internal one. You can go and make a use external or inline too, but let's start with something, right, for you guys to learn. Okay, so the idea will be we want to apply the style sheet. And do you guys know how we apply the style sheets? Okay. Where is your chat window? Guys, give me a second. Yeah. Okay, so we can write any, yes, you can write any age. This is just example letter, right? Me. Uh, okay, let's see, style sheets. आपण म्हणालेलो की background color द्यायचा आहे, right? I mean, what we said is we want borders and things. So how you can do is, let's see, simplified version, right? मी म्हणालो तुम्हाला तसं की we can do it internal. Is anybody questioning anything? Okay. CSS, okay. So let's start with the internal style sheets, right? How we do the internal one? We say, oh, we need, this is a body. It cannot go in a body. Which tag the styles go? Anyone quickly? Styles go in which tag? No, don't remember, Harish. Okay, styles go in head tag, and right. So heading tag, HTML tag was not there, so I'm just gonna add that head tag. जसं तुम्हाला म्हणा की this is the markup language, right? So not necessarily every HTML will have all the tags. So the homework which Gaurav did, he did not find it. Oh, he has to put HTML head tag, so that's fine. Still the whole page worked, right? But yes, now we want to use style sheet, an internal style sheet. So yes, we need a head tag, right? So that's the beauty of HTML. You can add what you like. So let's style, right? So style, oops, style, then ending tag, right? I'm showing you guys always when you write the starting tag, always end up writing the ending tag. So that way you don't forget. And then we saw last time how you can manipulate or display the text colors and other things, right? So here, if you want to apply it for the table as a default, so for that table, so you say table, right? So that table, you can say, and मागे बघितलं की you have to use the curly braces, right? So we say border is 1 pixel and solid black. Right? I'm just gonna go one by one and see how it looks, so you guys will know. I'm saving this. Now I'm gonna refresh it, right? So what do you guys see? As I say, table and border, so it shows a border for table, correct? So now if I have to do the same for these rows and columns, right? How you can do? You can go and do copy this same thing. You can copy this and say table PD, right? And say, okay, same thing. I'm just gonna copy and see. Oh, okay, let's see. What do you see? Okay, this is basically each column is has its own border, right? But these are the, you said it for this. I'm just gonna show you guys. If you guys have a question, then we can go and answer those, right? And as I showed you, we put the coloring for TD, right? So you can see there are only TD, those are colored, but this one was a TH, which the style did not get applied to that TH. So if you want to apply that style for a TH, one way is you can make a copy and say TH here, right? So you can say copy TH and you will see, oh, now you got TH also. That's one way of doing. Other way of, you can say, instead of making a copy, you can just specify TH here and don't copy. So if you are applying same style sheet, you don't need to make a copy of it. And you can see, even if you don't take out that, still it remains the same way. कळतंय मुलांनो? It's easy if you understand. If you don't understand, then it's gonna be difficult. But for that reason, just be quick to ask question. Okay. Mahadev Chaudhary म्हणजे Aniket, I know you are saying ho. So that's the reason next time I want you to make sure you do your homework. So that way, to हो म्हणालायस, that is one confirmation. But then मला दुसरंही कन्फर्मेशन होईल की तू होमवर्क केलास तर तुला कुठपर्यंत कळलंय. कारण सगळ्याच गोष्टी कळल्या नसतील तर वी कॅन गो अँड लर्न मोर. ठीक आहे. तर आयडिया आता नाव आय शोड यू गाइज, राईट? दिस इज द वन. And then, okay, one way is to actually what we can do is even we can copy this table here and don't need to have this one, right? That's one way of doing it. So we can do that, but I want to show you something else. So this is the border color, and you can see, oh, this looks different than what I showed into my display page, right? So how do you do that? There is another way, right? There's another attribute. So you say border dash collapse, and you say collapse, right? This is, guys, I mean, this is not something you can just know by off. तुम्हाला स्वतःला प्रॅक्टिस करायला लागेल, त्यावेळेला कळेल. हे कोलॅप्स म्हणाला तर the borders will be merged together. So now you can see what happens with this. Okay. Oh, you see, first thing we need to merge for these things. I think I lost something, right? So table, so this collapse attribute goes with the table, not with the individual columns, right? So this attribute is applied for the table, not for the columns and the headers. So you can see now this is looking almost same like this. And if you look, there is another part. Oh, there is a background. So how do you go and do the background? मागे आपण बघितलेलं की okay, you can apply the style to body, and that will make the whole background as whatever color you want, right? Background color, you can currently, okay, I just want to see blue, right? I know आपण इथे gray दिलाय, but we can just say blue, and you can see the color behind changes to blue. I know it is very bad, but just as this is just example key, that is one way you can put the color, and usually D9 is for the gray. If I show you that, it is in a gray format, right? So now this almost looks like our exact what I showed into screen, right? Everybody with me till this point, right? So this is the way you can just define a plain table with the information. And there are, as I showed you, okay, there are multiple styles and things you can apply those styles. So that we are going to look for those styles and information. Everybody clear with what table syntax we use? That it's called hash. And it, I guess की तुला आठवत असेल किंवा whoever is, idea behind that hash is you can specify color in a 3 ways, right? Where is it? One is color with a hash like this, or you can have RGB, and then you can put it in a bracket. So you can do this, and let's see. Oh, sorry. I think RGB don't go this. RGB, if you put, you have to put it in a comma separated way. No? How do we? Okay. No, let's say I say, yeah, unless you guys play with it, you will not remember how to play with it. I think it's background color don't go with this, so you have to use hash sign. But there might be some other way to do other things. Let me see if there is some other way. So I need to cover another topic, but it's always good you guys question, so we try to show you different things, right? Idea is that, right? But now I guess RGB is the way to use for individual styles, right? So let's see, we will do that part next. And I want to cover other part, but I think who is it? Someone asked about that, so we will go and work how the RGB comes around. But for the time being, let's just keep it with the hash sign, okay? And let's see, the next one is, you guys understand this, right? Headers and this thing. So next is, you can apply so many different styles for a table. We saw border, and I think we didn't see anything else other than a border, right? Uh, what else we saw? We saw only border. So you can see only border is what you guys saw, but there are others, right? So let's try things one by one. So that way you guys can be little comfortable with very. So let's try something else, right? We added a border, collapse the border, then okay, cell padding. So I separated here, right? This one cell padding. How do you do that? Let's see. What I'm just gonna show you the effect of what happens with one thing, right? 15 pixel. If I show the padding, so now you guys see the table is shown this way. I put the cell padding of, okay, you guys are missing things. So if I say cell padding 15, what do you see? Can you guys tell me what you guys see the difference? Right? One is you have bigger rows and there is a space between the columns, right? The idea is, if you want to have spacing between the columns, you use a padding, right? I guess मराठीमध्ये पॅडिंगला समानार्थी शब्द काय आठवत नाहीये, पण आयडिया इज की स्पेस द्यायची असेल तर दॅट इज फॉर दॅट पर्पज यू यूज अ पॅडिंग, right? Then now I'm gonna take out this padding because that's basically gonna make it look bigger. So we are back without padding. The next part is left alignment. So I'm just gonna show you the left alignment, but you can do all other alignment, right? So the text alignment, now you can see it is a left aligned, right? Everything is aligned, text is aligned to left. So if I say text dash align, you can see this, right? So left is already there. So I'm gonna say center. So let's see effect of what happens with the center, right? Now everything is left aligned. Now when I say center, all of them are in the middle, right? Columnच्या middle मध्ये दिसताय. Or okay, somebody is suggesting do the right align. Okay, let's do the right align, right? Right side. So let's, when we do right align, all things look on the right side, right? So last letter is matching with everyone's. So that's for the text alignment. I For this is just example, so you guys know these styles how they work. When they work for एका एका एलिमेंटसाठी किंवा एका HTML टॅगसाठी तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन केलं की ऍट्रिब्यूट अशी वर्क होते, तर mostly that goes same for a lot of element. The idea is I'm showing you the few example with something, some HTML tags, some example with something, so you can remember and use them. Okay. The second part, I'm just gonna take the text align. I keep the text alignment as it is. Now next one is, we saw the padding, right? Cell padding, but there is a border spacing. Everything you have different uses for different purpose. So where is the cell padding? Okay, that this one goes with the table, right? So that has to go with the table. So when I say border spacing, spacing equal to 5 pixels. Actually, we collapse, so you won't see the use of it, right? So you can see the border spacing is added for everything, right? So that's kind of way to do things. One more major item which I wanted to show you guys is the spanning of rows and columns. So I'll take out this border spacing. Okay, we are back with the original one. That's in this case we don't want to do it, but there are ways that हे दोन कॉलमचं कंटेंट एकत्र दाखवायचं आहे, किंवा ऍक्च्युली फर्स्ट नेम आणि लास्ट नेम आहे, पण आपल्याला चेंज करून ते फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम टुगेदर दाखवायचं असेल तर यू बेसिकली मर्ज दिस टू सेल और स्पॅन युअर cell to the two columns, right? So idea will be, just for this example sake, हे दोन कॉलम एकत्र करायचे असतील तर what I'm gonna do is, just for this example, column span, if I say two column span, then I will have to take out the one cell, right? Current we span the two columns. So now you can see what happens is you don't see whole column, two columns are there, right? First name and last name, they both are gone, and just there is one column with a Nitin. So if I say put here Nitin, this will be what it shows up, right? So column span is used for spanning the column, right? And there is ways you can do the row spanning, but I guess that I don't want to show it right now. There was a last part. I think I have few more slides which will be a lot of different things, but I think we are running short of time, so I will just jump to what kind of homework we want to do today. So guys, I think I covered most of the table attributes. This is the example, or this is the homework for you guys. Okay, this information, or this whatever the numbers are just sample. Okay, there is no, it's again number दिले, it's just example आहे, नथिंग कुठलाही नंबर खरा खुरा नाहीये. तर तुम्ही असं एक HTML पेज बनवा की ज्याच्यामध्ये टेबल असा दिसेल. आणि ऍक्च्युली I forgot to show you guys how to color the column. So maybe quickly I should be showing you guys how to color left or modified, what do you call, modified name. What do you call these things? Uh, uh, Modified name. What is called is coloring of. Let me just take out this part. Alternate coloring scheme. So actually this I'll just quickly copy something and show you की आता आपण स्टाईल मध्ये बघितलं राईट या गोष्टी आहेत तर कलरिंग स्कीम अल्टरनेट करायची असेल तर दिस इज टी आर एन चाइल्ड ही एक आणखीन एक ॲट्रिब्यूट आहे सो इन दॅट यू कॅन स्पेसिफाय कलरिंग स्कीम and tr n child odd कारण रोज आपल्या एक याच्यामध्ये चेक केलं तुम्ही तर दिस इज द फर्स्ट रो राईट so if it is first row then you want to color it in one second row you want to color it in second row so one is even right one is odd two is even so that way you can show the different coloring scheme and for that purpose you use this attribute ठीक है तर I know कि हे homework है तर I actually gave you guys here list of colors and everything you guys have to remember what attribute you want to use so actually I will make sure I will copy this attribute also there so that way you guys will kind of take that in your homework right that way you will know how to color those things okay so I have those copied over there so this is the homework I will post it on your classroom Google Classroom so I expect most of you guys can do your homework okay okay that is for you guys I will take that out chart name uh, money I will take that out so that way you don't have to worry about putting that name that is called caption but we will do that later or sometime okay I guess we are pretty late if anyone has a question you can ask the question or you guys are good to go where is the question where do we put the background color okay where do we put the background color the background color right you saw the background color goes with the body remember this is what I showed sure yeah go ahead everybody we are all good already at 9 o'clock for you guys okay I'm gonna stop presenting and stop recording yes you can turn on your mic if you want to